Top 10. Journey. Journey was a beautiful game when it released on PS3 in March of 2012. The art style was striking and unique. Journey is the closest to enchanting that I've ever played in a video game. It's one of the only games I love to watch other people play just as much as I enjoy playing it myself. How does one describe Journey, exactly? It's a video game unlike any other, to the point where calling it a video game doesn't quite feel right. One could call it an art game, but that would draw comparisons with infinitely less distinguished pieces of software. Whatever label you want to affix to that game company's latest creation, there's one description that absolutely everybody should be able to agree on. Journey is a journey. Top 9. Killzone II. Back in 2005, a trailer was shown at E3 which blew everyone away. It was a trailer for Killzone II that showed possibly the best graphics in gaming history. The game trailer looked like something from full-length CG movie being played in real time. Killzone 2 was one of the most hyped games on the PS3 before the console was even released. Perhaps Killzone 2's strongest suit is its intensity right from the start. You feel as though you have been thrust into the most hostile environment imaginable. Namely the planet Helgen. The enemy AI is impressive. All of which makes for an absorbing and rewarding experience. Top 8. Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls is the epitome of the hardcore gaming experience. There is a rewarding and unique experience to be unearthed by players with the patience and gaming experience to wade through the confusion of the game's early morass and the patience to cope with incredible punishment upon failure. Those with the patience will uncover a beautifully crafted, action-oriented role-playing experience with creative online interactions. Those without the patience will simply end up breaking their controllers.
We're just gonna get in. I'm gonna get some new powers. And then we're gonna come right back. Well, I guess it's time I go introduce myself.
Top 7. Infamous 2. With a plot like a story of adventure comics, Infamous 2 Conquest even those used to run all the animation scenes. Gameplay was what made Infamous 2 very fun and engaging, and Infamous 2 makes it that much better, with new powers, faster Cole, better gliding, and nearly everything has been improved other than Cole's voice. Infamous 2 does everything and better than the original, with a lot of variety, and replay value makes this title a must-have game.
And as God is my witness, we shall hunt them down!
What's going on? Oh God.
Top 6. Indiana Jones, Eat Your Heart Out. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, developed by Naughty Dog and published recently by Sony for its PlayStation 3 console, is a major step forward for gaming. Uncharted 2 is perhaps the best-looking game on any system, and no game yet has provided a more genuinely cinematic entertainment experience. Not only were the detailed yet comfortable colors and textures drawing me in, but the entire presentation also felt like a film I almost needed to let wash over me to experience fully.
Careful.
Christ almighty.
Just kidding.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera. If you succeed, you will get your reward.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
Top 5. Heavy Rain. The title features an engaging storyline that makes the game look a lot like a movie. The difference is that you set the course of this story. That's right, the high point of Heavy Rain is the direction that history can take, so that you hardly play the game only once. Not to mention the possibility of many different endings.
One of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. He must have fallen out of his pocket.
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminal. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it.
You're gonna die, you son of a bitch!
I swore on my son's grave that I would kill the man who murdered him.
I just don't believe he's guilty.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. What was his name?
Please, calm down. Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Top 4. Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is a good Western feel when it is at its best and when the credits roll after around 30 hours of playing. Rockstar has not only made the best Western game ever, but an adult well-written story that seriously engage, touch and is completely cross-genre. Red Dead Redemption is, in short, a masterpiece not to be missed, and it's probably one of my favorite open-world game.
You're hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking hard.
Top 3. God of War 3. God of War 3 is an action-packed thrill ride, a game full of massive boss battles, brutal combat sequences, and controversial quick-time events. At its launch on the PlayStation 3, many called God of War 3 the best-looking game to have ever been made for consoles. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone to disagree at the time. The word epic doesn't always mean large in a physical nature, but the battle at the beginning of God of War 3 personifies the term.
I will have my revenge! War has changed.
Top 2. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Universally hailed as the epitome of near a perfect game during its release, and going on to garner acclaim and reverence as one of the finest games ever made, Kojima's 6th directorial Metal Gear essentially marks a departure from stealth melee-focused gameplay with the effective shooting of the venerable franchise. Top-notch presentation with phenomenal visuals that impress even today. Expect to spend about half the playtime just sitting and watching.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
Last and definitely not the least. Our top 1. The Last of Us. What is there left to say about The Last of Us at this point? Anyone who has played has probably spewed hyperbolic compliments about it's probably the best game that they've ever played, and potentially the best game that's ever been made. The Last of Us simply nails home the point that this truly is one of the best games ever made. A must-buy for newbies to the story. This game is truly a masterpiece, 10 out of 10, and surely gonna stay in my heart forever.
Over, Tess!
What are you so afraid of?
You're treading on some mighty thin ice here.
What do we do?
You make every shot count.
You see, I believe everything happens for a reason.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
After all we've been through. Everything that I've done.